You know what's hilarious? People scream from the rooftops that they want a completely different life. But when you ask them, how many minutes did you invest in your dream today? They freeze and mumble, Bro, I was busy. Busy liking someone else's vacation photos. Busy watching a stranger hit 1 million followers. Busy living everyone else's highlight reel while their own life stays on pause. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. You don't need a new year, a new Monday, or some magical date on the calendar to turn everything around. All you need is one uninterrupted hour every single day that belongs only to you, not your boss, not your group chat, not your feed, just you and your future. 60 focused minutes. That's the entire secret. Yet we treat time like it's unlimited, like it grows on trees, and then we cry when the bank account looks empty. We'll easily burn 3 hours scrolling, arguing in comment sections, or binging just one more episode, and then have the audacity to say, I wish I had time to work on myself. My friend, you had the time. You just handed it over to Netflix, Instagram, and random WhatsApp forwards. Look around. The world isn't unfair. It's just brutally honest. It's split into two groups, the ones who waste hours and the ones who own them. Same 24 hours for everyone. One group uses an hour to consume someone else's success. The other group uses that same hour to construct their own. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is measured only in how you spend those 60 minutes. I met a guy a few years back who swore he had zero time. 9 to 6 job, dead tired when he got home, straight to YouTube and chill until 1 a.m. One random evening, he made a tiny promise to himself. Every night, before I sleep, I'm giving myself exactly 1 hour to learn video editing. No excuses. Same human being, same 24 hours, only one decision different. Your life doesn't transform in a single year. It transforms the day you decide that one non-negotiable hour is yours. So tell me honestly, what did you do with your 1 hour today? People love to argue that 1 hour can't move the needle. Then explain this. 1 hour of mindless reels can completely shift your mood from calm to stressed. 1 hour of pointless drama can ruin your entire night. 1 hour of deep work, though. Suddenly that same hour is too small to matter. Come on, let's be real with ourselves. Success doesn't go to the genius in the room. It goes to the person who shows up when nobody's watching. Consistency beats talent when talent decides to sleep in. And consistency isn't built in weekend marathons, it's built in daily 60-minute deposits that nobody claps for. Here's where most people get stuck. They don't have a time problem. They have a priority problem. One day they want to launch a clothing brand, the next day they're dreaming of becoming a fitness coach, and by evening they're lost in top 10 passive income ideas, rabbit holes. Bro, pick one lane and drive. Stop trying to chase 10 rabbits and catch none. Ask yourself a dead simple question tonight. What single skill or habit, if I improved it a little every day, would completely change my life in 12 months? Write down the answer. That's your new 10 p.m. appointment with yourself. Non-negotiable, no rescheduling, no, I'll do double tomorrow. Want to get in the best shape of your life? Want to earn money on the side? 1 hour learning high income skills, copywriting, design, sales, whatever. Want unbreakable confidence? 1 hour reading, journaling, or practicing the things that scare you. Choose one target and protect that hour like it's a meeting with your destiny because it actually is. I've seen it over and over. People give their freshest energy to their 9 to 5, to their boss's deadlines, to looking busy in office chats. Then, when it's time to build their own empire, they're too exhausted. Of course you're exhausted. You already spent your best hours building someone else's dream. That leftover late night hour is the only currency you truly own. Invest it in yourself and watch how fast the returns roll in. 1 hour building your future is worth more than 10 hours paying this month's bills. because one plants seeds for life and the other just keeps the lights on. When you first start protecting that 1 hour every day, nothing dramatic happens. No confetti falls from the ceiling. Your bank balance doesn't jump. Your body doesn't magically transform overnight. In fact, it feels painfully slow and sometimes straight up pointless. That little voice in your head will whisper, "See? Told you this wouldn't work." That's the exact moment 98% of people quit. But the ones who become unstoppable, they understand a secret, real change never feels like change while it's happening. It feels boring, repetitive, almost stupid. It's like software updating in the background. You don't see anything, but one random morning, the whole phone runs faster. Your life works the same way. Keep showing up for 30 days and you might not notice much. Keep showing up for 90 days and people around you start asking, "Bro, what's different about you?" Keep showing up for a full year and the old you becomes unrecognizable. That's the magic of daily compounding nobody talks about. Let me paint two quick pictures. First guy spent years playing mobile games every night. One day, he swapped 1 hour of gaming for 1 hour of learning web development on free YouTube tutorials. First 2 months, zero results, felt like a waste. Month 4, he built his first client website. Year 1, he was earning triple his old salary, working from anywhere. People now call him Lucky. Lucky? Every night after her shift, she gave herself 1 hour to study social media marketing using free resources. No fancy courses, no rich parents. 6 months in, she landed her first freelance client. 18 months later, she fired her boss and now runs a six-figure agency from her laptop. Same 24 hours everyone else had. The difference wasn't talent, connections, or timing. The difference was 365 untouched hours that the rest of the world gave to entertainment, while these two gave to elevation. Science backs it too. 1 hour of deliberate practice daily adds up to roughly 365 hours in a year, more learning than most college students get in an entire semester. 1 hour of exercise daily reshapes your body faster than 99% of gym memberships that get used twice a month. 1 hour of writing, planning, or creating daily turns "I wish" into "I did." Your future is decided in the hours nobody sees. The question is simple. Will you keep trading those unseen hours for temporary dopamine, or will you finally start trading them for permanent freedom? Here's what happens when you guard that 1 hour like your life depends on it. Because it actually does. The world starts treating you differently, not because the world changed, but because you did. At the beginning, your friends will laugh. They'll tease, meme you, maybe even feel threatened. Let them. Their jokes are just noise from people who are still asleep. 3 to 6 months later, the same people slide into your DMs. The laughter stops when the results start speaking louder than your excuses ever did. Your circle quietly upgrades itself. The gossip gang suddenly feels draining. Meanwhile, you're naturally pulled toward people who talk about ideas, execution, and wins. You don't announce that you've outgrown anyone, life just handles the filtering for you. The biggest shift? Self-respect. When you keep promises to yourself every single day, even the days you don't feel like it, something inside you changes forever. You stop negotiating with laziness. You stop waiting for motivation to knock. You become the kind of person who does what needs to be done, period. That's real confidence. Not the loud Instagram Reels kind, but the quiet, "I already know I'll figure it out" kind. And here's the part nobody warns you about. Your phone will still try to steal that hour. Your screen time can easily build a billionaire's empire. Zine, Meta, Netflix, all of them thank you every quarter. Imagine what the same focused minutes can build for you. If 5 hours of scrolling can make someone else rich, 1 hour of building can make you rich. Stop saying, "I don't have time," while magically finding 3 hours when a new season drops. Stop claiming you're tired after giving your best energy to Office, Slack, and everyone else's emergencies. The truth is brutal, but freeing energy follows priority. When growing becomes your top priority, tiredness suddenly finds somewhere else to live. 1 hour a day doesn't just add skills, it rewires your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who wishes and start seeing yourself as someone who builds. That single shift changes how you walk, how you talk, how you say no to nonsense, and how you say yes to opportunities that used to scare you. Keep protecting that hour. And one day, you'll wake up in a life you used to pray for, living it while most people are still hitting snooze on their dreams. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need extra hours in the day. You don't need motivation that lasts forever. You only need one decision that you refuse to break. Starting tonight, one sacred hour belongs to the person you're trying to become. That's it, 60 minutes. No phone in hand, no tabs open, no, let me just check one thing. Just you, your goal, and the quiet work that moves the needle. Some nights you'll write, some nights you'll learn, some nights you'll plan, some nights you'll simply sit and think. But every night you'll show up. The first week will feel awkward. There will be days when Netflix whispers sweeter than your future ever has. There will be nights when everyone else is partying and you're alone with a laptop or a notebook. Stay anyway. Those are the nights that separate who you are from who you're becoming. Because here's the part nobody posts about. Greatness is built in the dark, in the silence, in the hours nobody films. The likes will come later. The money will come later. The wow, you've changed. Messages will come later. Right now, it's just you keeping a promise nobody else can keep for you. One day you'll look back and laugh at how scared you were of giving just 1 hour. You'll realize it wasn't the hour that was hard, it was deciding that you were worth it. The moment you make that decision, the game is already won. So tonight, when the world is sleeping or scrolling, open that door to your future. Close every distraction. Set a timer for 60 minutes and get to work. Do it tomorrow. Do it the day after. Do it when you're tired. Do it when you're busy. Do it when nobody believes in you. Do it especially when you stop believing in you, because that hour doesn't run on belief. It runs on showing up. 1 hour a day won't make you rich tomorrow, but it will make you the kind of person who gets rich eventually. It won't make you fit next week, but it will make you the kind of person who stays fit forever. It won't rewrite your life in a month, but it will rewrite who you are, one quiet night at a time. The clock is ticking for everyone the same way. The only difference is what you choose to do when nobody's watching. Choose yourself. Choose that 1 hour. Protect it like it's the last hour on earth, because in the end, your entire future will come down to this simple truth. If you can win 1 hour a day, you can win your whole damn life. Start tonight. I'll see you at the top. Thank you for reading till the end. Now close this tab, set the timer, and go become unstoppable.